So welcome to battle report number 17, where the adventurers will meet the Skaven in a skirmish fight. Leading the mighty adventurers into battle is Freiherr Ulbricht, the mercenary captain. He's equipped with a helmet, a shield, a set of light armor. He's got a dagger and a sword, as well as a pistol. His special skills are he's immune to fear. He's got mighty blow, so +1 strength in close combat, and he has got the true sight prism, so he may reroll 1 dice in the exploration phase. He's followed into combat by his 2 champions, Theobald and Uwe. First up, Theobald. He's got a helmet, a dagger and a sword, and he carries a pistol and a bow. He's got a smashed leg, so movement -1, and he's got the quick shot ability, so he can fire his weapon twice if he has not moved. Uwe, he's got a helmet and a set of light armor, as well as a dagger and a spear, and his special ability is step aside, so that grants him a 5-up save in close combat. To finish off the hero section, we get Otto and Uwe the Younger, the 2 youngbloods. Otto, he's equipped with a dagger and a club. He's got madness and the special ability step aside, so also a 5-up save in close combat. Then Uwe the Younger, he's got the free dagger and a spear. He's blinded on 1 eye, so -1 to his ballistic skill. And he's got a bitter enmity, so he hates the Magister of the Possessed. In the henchman section, we have the 3 marksmen, Sam, Bam and Tam. They are equipped with a dagger and a crossbow. Then we have another 3 marksmen, Bim, Tim and Zim. They are equipped with a dagger and a longbow. Here we have Armin, a single warrior. He's got a dagger and a club. Up next we have 2 more warriors, Jochen and Bob. They are both equipped with a free dagger and a spear. And finally we have Olaf, the marksman. He's got a dagger, a sword and a blunderbuss. So this is the whole of the Adventurers Warband. We are at the maximum of 15 models and a Warband rating of 176. Leading the Skaven into battle is their Assassin's Adept Tolk. He's equipped with a helmet, a set of light armor, a dagger, a sword, as well as a sling. He got the special ability Perfect Killer, so a -1 modifier on any armor save. And he got horrible scars, so he causes fear. Up next, his 2 black Skaven, Srat and Kruk. Srat has a set of light armor, 2 daggers, a sword and a sling. He got the special ability Tail Fighting, so he can use an additional weapon, as well as the sprint ability, so he may triple his movement ability when running or charging. Kruk, he got the fighting claws, so +1 initiative when he climbs. He can parry, and it gives them a +1 attack. They also got Snill the Sorcerer. He's got 2 daggers. His spell is Gnordum, so that makes 2d6 strength 1 hits against a single model within 8 inches. He's got the special ability Sorcery, so that adds +1 to cast a spell. And he got the True Sight Prism, so he may reroll 1 dice in the exploration phase. Finishing up the hero section are the 2 Night Runners, Trelk and Shrek. Trelk got a dagger, a club and a sling. He's got nervous condition, so -1 to his initiative, and madness, so he has to make a stupidity test every turn. Shrek, he also got a dagger, a club and a sling, and also got nervous condition, so also -1 to his initiative. Coming to the hero section, we have the 3 Vermekin, the gutter runners. They are equipped with a dagger, a club and a sling. Next up, again, 3 Vermekin, the gutter slingers. They are equipped the same with dagger, club and a sling. And again, 2 Vermekin, the gutter spears. They have 3 dagger, a spear and a sling, and they got the mutation, so they have a +1 attack with their fangs. And finally, a giant rat mob consisting of 2 giant rats. So here a close look at the whole of the Skaven warband. We have 16 models with a warband rating of 180. So here are the secondary objectives for the adventurers, who are of course kept secret. First up, we got They Are So Fast, so put out of action at least 2 enemy animals or models that cannot gain experience. And the second card is Only One Can Stand, so put out of action at least 25% of the enemy warband. The Skaven are looking to fulfill the following objectives. So he wants our treasure, put out of action an enemy warband leader, and the second one, we will follow you to hell, so pass at least 2 leadership tests. So the adventurers have one roll off on a 5 and therefore will choose the side and set up first. So the adventurers have chosen this side of the table and set up their forces. The marksmen are lined up at the back. And beginning on the right hand side, we have Freiherr Ulbricht with Otto and the spearman. Here on the bridge we have Theo, the champion, with another spearman. Then down here comes Uwe, the champion, with the marksman with the blunderbuss. Behind the tree here we have Uwe the Younger, and at the left flank we have Achim the Warrior. So the Skaven deploy on the other side. Beginning on the left flank we have Tolk the Assassin's Adept with Vermekin, 2 giant rats and one of the Night Runners Tralk. On the other side of the building we have Krug with another Vermekin. Then further here we have the other black Skaven Schat with 2 Vermekin. At the right hand side we have 2 Vermekin, one with spear, and on the far right we have the rest of the warband. Snill the sorcerer with 2 Vermekin and Shresh the Night Runner. On a roll of 5, the Skaven seize the initiative. So beginning the game, the Skaven split up their forces. On the right flank we have Snill the sorcerer with a Night Runner and 4 Vermekin. Here on the right hand side everybody is running forward. Trelk the Night Runner is made his stupidity test, so can make a normal movement, and everybody is moving forward. Schat with his triple movement leading the way. Otto failed his stupidity test, and on a 4 he just stands still and does nothing all the turn. Freiherr Ulbricht orders most of his forces to the right flank, so Achim is running towards the right, as does Uwe the Younger and the marksman with the blunderbuss. Also Uwe runs to the right. The 2 guys on the bridge, they stand still, while Freiherr Ulbricht himself and the spearmen are getting up behind the building. The marksmen have no targets, but the one here on the left flank, he sees one of the Vermekins, so he attempts a shot at this Vermekin over here, but fails to hit him on a 2. On their second turn, the Skaven continue streaming forward. Tralki makes his stupidity test and can make a normal run move, as does Tolk the Assassin's Adept. followed by the two giant rats ready to get into close combat next turn. The Vermican here also run forward, as does Krug, the black Skaven, and Srat, with his triple move ability, leads the line again, ready to attack next turn. Same picture on the right flank, as everybody is streaming forward, but hiding behind buildings to avoid getting shot by the marksman. The adventurers are now concentrating the bulk of their forces to the right side, so Achim the warrior is running to the right. The marksman here also moved to the right, as does this marksman. Here on the bridge, Uwe the Younger moved here to help the champion, as does the marksman with the blunderbuss. This spearman, he moves to the house to intercept an upcoming attack. On the far right, Uwe is going by his leader to protect his back. And finally Otto, he made his stupidity test and goes into close combat with the giant rat, as does the spearman. So in the shooting phase, only two marksmen have a target in sight. First up, this marksman here with his bow, he takes a shot at the Night Runner over here. He hits him on a 5, wounds him and instantly stuns him. Then the marksman in the clock tower here with his crossbow, he aims at the assassin's adept, but he can't hit him on a 2. Theobald, the champion, as he stood still, he can use his double shot ability to get 2 shots with his bow on the black Skaven over here, but hitting once and failing to wound him. In the first close combat here, Bob the spearman, he strikes first against the giant rat, hitting it, wounding it and stunning it. In the second close combat, Otto strikes first, but he fails both his hits, but in return the giant rat also can't hit him. Now the battle begins to heat up. Tralk, the Night Runner, and the giant rat go from stunned to gun to ground. The assassin's adept, he is blocked, so he can't do much, so he rests in place to get his chance next turn. The two Vermican over here, they run forward, as does the black Skaven here. The other black Skaven, Srat, he goes into close combat. He wants to attack the marksman with a blunderbuss, but his attack is intercepted by Uwe the Younger, the spearman. And here the two Vermican, they make a normal move forward, and each one takes a shot with the sling at the spearman, hitting once but failing to wound. On the right flank, everyone is running up, and Snil the sorcerer is getting into cover to avoid the shots from the marksman. On the one, the spearman fails to wound the rat. In the second close combat, the rat hits first because of initiative 4. He hits Otto but fails to wound him. In return, Otto gets 2 hits, 1 critical wound with the club, and takes the rat out of action. In this close combat, Uwe the Younger, who intercepted the charge, attacks first due to his spear, but he can't harm the black Skaven on a 1. Srat, the black Skaven, he hits back with his 3 attacks, getting 2 hits, 2 wounds. The armor save due to the dagger is failed on a 3. 1 wound is critical, and the Youngblood is taken out of action. The marksmen are holding their positions and preparing to take shots. Armin, he's moving beside the building to intercept a possible attack. The spearman here goes into close combat with the Vermican, as does Uwe and Freiherr Ulbricht, who are also attacking 2 of the Vermicans. Otto, he fails his stupidity test and he would move forward, but as there is no space, he just stands still. The adventurers now unleash a hail of arrows on the Skaven, beginning here with the marksman with the crossbow. He takes a shot at the Vermikin with the spear. Thanks to his ballistic skill of 5, he needs 2 hits. He wounds him and stuns him. The other marksman with the bow, he takes a shot at this Vermikin, hitting him but failing to wound. This marksman with a crossbow, he takes a shot at the black Skaven on the bridge, hitting him, wounding him, but the armor saves him. Then the marksman down here at the bridge, he takes a shot at the Vermikin over here, hitting him number 3, but failing to wound him. This marksman with the bow, he takes a shot at the Night Runner over there. He hits him but fails to wound him on a 2. And then the marksman with a crossbow on the clock tower, he takes a shot at the same Vermikin, hitting him, wounding him critically and taking him out of action. Then lastly, the marksman here with the blunderbuss, he takes a shot aiming at the 2 black Skaven. He gets the shot off, but this black Skaven isn't wounded on a 3. However, Srat, he is wounded. This time the armor save fails and he goes to ground. Jumping right into the close combat, the spearman, he hits the Vermikin but fails to wound him. In return, the Vermikin with his 2 attacks can't hit the adventurer. Over here, Uwe strikes first but can't get a hit. In return, the Vermikin gets 1 hit, but he fails to wound him. Then here, Freiherr Ulbricht is last to strike because Vermikin has a spear. He is hit, the parry is failed, he is wounded, but his armor saves him. In return, he strikes back, he gets 2 hits. The armor save due to the dagger is failed. The hit with the sword is a critical one and he takes the Vermikin out of action. And in the last close combat here, the spearman, he doesn't manage to wound the rat that is on the ground. Despite having lost 3 of their members, the Skaven continue their fight. The Assassin's Adept finally gets into close combat with Otto. Crook, the black Skaven, he attacks Freiherr Ulbricht. The Vermikin goes into close combat with the marksman with the blunderbuss. And here on the right hand side, the Night Runner wants to attack the marksman with the bow, but the attack is intercepted by Achim, and the rest of the Vermikin move forward, but this one, who was stunned and now has gone to ground. Meanwhile, Snill, he's hiding behind the building out of fear to get shot. Srat, the black Skaven, uses the shooting phase as he just got up from ground and can't attack. So he gets a double shot with his sling on Theobald the champion, hitting once, wounding once, and taking the champion to ground. Beginning with this close combat, first of all, Otto, he makes his fear test, but the Assassin's Adept is too quick. He makes 2 hits, 1 wound with the dagger. The armor save due to the dagger is failed, and he takes Otto instantly out of action. In that other close combat, the warrior, he hits the giant rat but fails to wound it, and in return the giant rat can't hit the adventurer. Decisive close combat here as Crook takes 2 hits as Freiherr Ulbricht. The parry is failed. He makes 2 wounds. The 2 armor saves are failed, and Freiherr Ulbricht goes down and is taken out of action. In this close combat here between the Vermikin and Uwe the champion, it's a stalemate, as it is in this close combat. Here on the bridge, the Vermikin, he strikes first. He gets 2 hits. The parry is failed, but he fails to wound. In return, the adventurer gets 1 hit, but also fails to wound. And the last close combat here between the Vermekin that was intercepted by Achim. The Vermekin, he strikes first, gets a hit with the club, he wounds him and stuns him. So the Skaven reveal their first secondary objective as it is fulfilled. He wants our treasure, put out of action the enemy leader, which was done by Crook the Black Skaven. Severe round of shooting for the adventurers. This marksman aims at the assassin's adept. He hits him, he wounds him and takes him out of action. Then over here, this marksman with a crossbow, he takes a shot at the Black Skaven, hitting him but failing to wound. The champion Theobald, on which he's doing better as he stood still, he can take a double shot, hitting once, wounding and stunning the Black Skaven. Then over here, this marksman with a crossbow, he aims at Threat, the other Black Skaven, hitting him, wounding him critically and taking him to ground, not allowing an armor save. Then the marksman over here, he moved onto the bridge and he now takes a shot at the Vermekin over there behind cover, but he fails to hit him on a free. This marksman with a bow, he goes into close combat to help his friend Achim. And finally, this marksman, he takes a shot at the Vermekin down here, but failed to hit him on a 1. In the first close combat over here, the spearman, he gets hit on the giant rat, critical wound and takes it out of action. So the adventurers can now reveal 2 of their secret secondary objectives. First, they are so fast, so put out of action at least 2 enemy animals. And the second one, only one can stand, put out of action at least 25% of the enemy warband. Over to the next close combat here between Uwe and the Vermekin. The Vermekin strikes first due to his better initiative. He gets 1 hit through, also a wound, but thanks to his step aside ability, Uwe can escape the fatal hit. In return, he strikes back, gets a hit, a critical wound, and stuns the Vermekin. On the other close combat here on the bridge between the marksman with the blunderbuss and the Vermekin, he gets 2 hits. The parry is failed. He managed 2 wounds. The armor save due to the dagger is failed and he is stunned. And finally, the last close combat here, the marksman who attacked the Night Runner, he hits him, he wounds him and takes him to ground. After having hefty casualties and after the loss of their warband leader being low on leadership, the Skaven called the game. Despite being the winning warband, only 3 dice for the adventurers as they have lost 3 of their heroes. So on a roll of 8 they only get 2 Weirdstone shards from the scenario, but on double 2s they find a shop where on a 6 they get 6 additional gold crowns. However, they fulfilled their 2 secondary objectives, so they get rewards for that. The first one is get out of here and don't cut my leg. After the battle, if you want, you can ignore the serious injury result of one of your heroes. Note that you have to roll the dice, and if you obtain 11 to 15, the hero is dead anyway. And the second one, mate, you have talent. You can re-roll 1 advancement roll, but you have to accept the second result. The Skaven got 4 dices and they can reroll 1 of them thanks to the True Sight Prism they have. So rerolling the 1, getting a 6. On a result of 19, they find 4 Weirdstone shards. On double 5s, they find an overturned card, where on a 4 they find a purse with 11 gold crowns in it. They have fulfilled one of their secondary objectives. So their reward is teamwork. Your warband receives 1d3 experience points. Experience points can be given to heroes, but each hero can receive only 1 bonus experience point. So on a roll of 3, they have 2 experience points, which will be allocated to the 2 black Skaven, Srat and Kruk. So rolling on the injury table, on a result of 46, Freiherr Ulprecht recovers well and returns to the warband. Otto on a 33, he got a trauma and so -1 to his initiative. And Uwe the Younger on a 31, he would be blinded on one eye. But as he is already blinded on an eye, he would be completely blind. But thanks to the reward, they can ignore one of the injury results, so they will ignore this one. The Skaven escape well from combat. Tolk, the Assassin's Adept, on a 63, he got hardened, so he is immune to fear. Trelk, the Night Runner, on a 51, he recovers well and returns to the warband. And all the henchmen also get their way safely back to the warband. A couple of rolls on the advancement table for the adventurers, beginning with Uwe on a 7. He can choose between weapon skill and ballistic skill, so he chooses +1 to his weapon skill. Same result for Otto, and same choice for him, also +1 to the weapon skill. Then the henchman group of Sam, Bam and Tam, the crossbowmen, on a 7. They choose +1 to their ballistic skill, bringing them up to their maximum of 6. Then the next henchman group of Bim, Tim and Zim, the marksmen with the longbows. Their first result is 5, which would mean +1 to their strengths. But as of the reward cards, they can reroll and they get a 7, so also +1 to the ballistic skill. And finally, Achim, the warrior, on a 10. He has got Let's Got Talent and he will be promoted to the hero section. So on the skill list, Achim chooses strength and combat. And as he was promoted, he gets another roll. So on an 8, followed up by a 3, he will add +1 to his initiative. Tolk, the Assassin's Adept, rolls 5 on the advancement table, so that means a new skill. So he chooses tail fighting, so he may wield a shield or a knife. Then Kruk, the black Skaven, on a 10, same result, so he gets also a new skill and he chooses the same, also tail fighting. Then on 11, also a new skill for Snil the Sorcerer, and he chooses Weirdstone Hunter, so that allows the warband to reroll one of the dice in the exploration phase. And finally, Shresh, the Night Runner, on a 6, followed up by a 1, he gets +1 to his strengths. And 2 more rolls in the henchman section. First up, the Gutter Slingers on a 7. They can choose between weapon skill and ballistic skill, and they choose +1 to their ballistic skill. And then the Gutter Spears, also on a 7, they choose +1 to their weapon skill. So the adventurers sell all of their 3 Weirdstone shards for 55 gold crowns, plus the 12 gold crowns they got in the bank. They have now 67 gold crowns to spend. First of all, they purchase a sword for Freiherr Ulprecht and another sword for Achim, who is promoted to the hero section. And Theobald, the champion, he gets a set of light armor. So they remain with 27 gold crowns in the bank. So here we have the whole of the adventurers warband, still at 15 members at their maximum. and they now have a warband rating of 190. Torque, the Assassin's Adept, chooses to sell 3 of their 6 Weirdstone shards for 50 gold crowns, plus the 89 gold crowns they have in the bank. They now have 139 gold crowns to spend, but they still make no purchases as in the other game, as they save for a red ogre, hopefully in the next turn. So this will be the Skaven's warband for the next game. Not much has changed. Still 16 members, and their warband rating is now up to 197. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time.